Hello to everyone from Content Lever. My name is Matea and I am a digital marketing specialist for moving companies. Today I want to talk about online reputation for moving companies specifically. But before we can dive in, we first need to know something about online reputation in general, right? So, what is online reputation? Well, it consists of things such as what a person or a brand posts, shares, and comments about themselves online. But that's not where it stops. Online reputation also consists of everything else that other people and other brands post about this one particular person or brand online. And this is something that makes it so it's never fully controllable. You can't fully control your online reputation, even if you try. There is always something that can't be under your control. And this is why it is so particularly trustworthy and valuable. It can literally make or break your business. Because if you have good online reputation, chances are it will help your business to get even more customers. But if you are only known for the bad stuff, if you have really bad or negative reputation online, it will probably not help at all. Now, this is why so many business owners take it so seriously. They know that it has a direct impact on customers' decision making. So they know that their online reputation is very important, especially online searches and digital content, as this is something that every customer nowadays engages with before they decide to do business with someone. So when we're talking about moving companies specifically, let's say someone is looking up for a moving company, they might look up a brand's name or social media profiles and Google search to see what the brand is all about before they decide if they will or won't do a business with them. So it is not it does not surprise me that so many business owners nowadays are so passionate about online reviews, because online reviews are one big part of online reputation, and they are especially passionate about receiving negative reviews, even if it's just one review. And rightly so, because even just one negative review is enough to make someone want to not do business with you. When someone looks you up and they see that you have broken stuff while moving things for someone, or you have been late for an appointment and so on, they might not want to book you at all, because they don't want these same things to happen to them as well, right? So what one moving company can do to stop and deal with bad reputation, and on the other side, how can one moving company get more positive reputation and more positive reviews? That is something that we're going to cover in this video, so let's start. All right, so let's see what we will cover today when talking about how moving companies can get more positive reviews, and discussing how they can deal with their negative reputation. First of all, we will talk about platforms where moving companies can collect reviews. Then we're going to show how moving companies can get reviews and how they can get more positive reputation, as well as how they can fix their bad reputation. And in the end, we will touch on the importance of testimonial videos. So, why are reviews so important for online reputation? First of all, because they lead to even more reviews. If you are posting reviews, chances if you have a lot of reviews, chances are you will get even more reviews, and this is proven with different online researches and studies as well. Because companies that had a lot of reviews, they were more likely to be getting even more reviews in the future. And this also leads to a higher overall rating in the end, because the more reviews there is, the more positive reviews there will be as well, which will impact this overall rating. Also, it will add to the SEO value, especially Google searches, Google reviews, as they will impact the ranking on Google Maps, as well as on the search engine results page. Finally, reviews and also show how good your customer service is. If the reviews are good, they show that your customer service is excellent. If they are negative, that also shows that your customer service needs to be improved. Also, 9 in 10 customers say that online reviews impact their buying decision, according to an online research. And 80% change their minds if they read negative reviews online. This just shows how important it is for a moving company to have good online reviews and to have a positive online reputation. So now we're gonna touch a bit on platforms where you can collect reviews as a moving company. There are so many different platforms that you can use, but I've only included some of them in this video. For example, Google, Yelp, Facebook, Angie, which used to be Angie's List, Thumbtack, Better Business Bureau, Trustpilot, and so on. All of these allow you to list your company and make an official account where then you will ask customers, or where their customers will be able to leave a review for you. For example, if you want customers to leave reviews on Google, then you will need a Google business profile. And Google reviews are almost, we can say they are the most important reviews that a person will find online, because many people are, or most people are looking for companies on Google, and they will see your reviews on Google before they see them on somewhere else, most likely. So Google reviews, we can say, can make or break your business. Why? They are so hard to manipulate. They are really hard to manipulate. You can't just go and delete negative reviews from your Google business profile. Even if you wanted to, Google won't allow it. The only thing you can do is report a review for removal, but Google can't know whose side of the story is correct, if your customer is saying the right thing or if you are saying the right thing. So negative reviews most probably won't be removed. What can be removed is reviews that are violating Google policies. For example, if someone is promoting alcohol or nudity in them and so on, these kind of reviews will be removed. Otherwise, Google says they can't remove reviews because they don't know the correct side, the true side of what happened between you and a customer. So how can movers get reviews? There are so many different ways and tactics that you can, strategies that you can use to get more reviews. Um, First of all, there are tools for review automation such as Review Buzz, Bird Eye, and so on. These tools, some are more expensive. You will have to spend a couple $100 per month. Some are much cheaper. It's up to you to decide which one you want to use, but they can help automate a lot of things, so you don't have to spend your time on sending out SMS text messages where you're asking your customers to leave a review. Instead, the tool will do that for you, and the time that you would spend on it, you can spend on resolving problems with customers that left a bad review and so on. Now, there are also different channels that you can use to ask for a review from your customer. You can use a text message, and text message is an effective and cost-effective way to do this, because text messages, they have really high open and reply rates, and um, customers are more likely to see them and open them and click on the link and then leave a review. Whereas the email is so widely used that so many people have thousands of emails sitting in their inbox that they will never open. So if you just reach out through email, chances are many people won't see it and won't leave a review, even though maybe they would want to, but they didn't think of it themselves. Now, apart from that, it's also very important to provide a direct link. Now, a direct link in the text message or in the email, or any other way where you're going to contact your customer, is very important to give them a direct link so they know exactly where to go to leave a review. Also, you can do it face to face. You can ask someone to leave a review when you're with them, and you can even call them up and ask for a review. Now, all these channels, there is not just one channel you should use or just one method. You should combine them to see which one works the best, and this is the way that you will get the most reviews. Because, for example, younger generations, they might prefer if you text them, older generations might prefer if you call them up, and so on. So you should always use more than one method and one channel to ask for reviews. Also, you should always make a personalized follow-up. So do not send out 50 same emails to 50 customers to ask them to leave a review. Instead, make it personalized. Mention something about them which will then make them more prone to leave a review in the end. Another way you can do it is by posting reviews on social media. You can tag your customers in the reviews they left for you, and this is something that will put them in the spotlight, right? And when other people see it, they will be like, oh, I want to be tagged on Facebook as well. So, what they will do, they might also leave a review with you, and then you can also tag them on Facebook or on Twitter or on Instagram and show this. Now, another way to get reviews is by leaving your customer a positive review first. So you can tell them, oh, you were so great with this and that, or anything that might have helped you. And this is something that might make them want to leave a positive review for you as well. But how can movers get more positive reviews? Because the tactics and strategies we just talked about, they don't necessarily mean that you will get just positive or just negative reviews. But now we want to talk about how you can definitely get more positive reviews. So this is the strategy that involves 3 steps. In these 3 steps, you can ask for a positive review from your customer. First of all, you need to know that you need to be proactive and act on the spot as you are finishing the job. This is the first step. When your team is on the job and they just finished the move for someone, they need to ask if the customer is happy with how everything turned out. If they say yes, we are happy, thank you for the move, then you will naturally be inclined to ask them to leave a review. You said, oh, if you're so happy, would you mind just leaving a short review on our Google business profile? And they would be like, sure, I'll do it. And this is one way that you can get a review easily. Now, if they are happy to do that, you can also ask them if they would be so kind to film a 30-second to 1 minute testimonial video on the spot, where they are also praising your business and showing other customers what they can expect. Because testimonial videos, as we will talk about later, are so important for moving companies as well as other companies. But for moving companies, it means that customers can see how a moving company has helped others move and what they have done right. And this is something that will then give you more customers in the end. And why should you do this on the spot? Because you have the control of the testimonial outcome. You can, if they say they are happy, then you will ask them for a review. If they say they are not satisfied, then you need to do something to make them satisfied, and only then ask them for a review. If they are unsatisfied, don't ask them to leave a review, because you know it will be a bad review. And if you ask them on the spot, you will have less trouble for later. You won't have to be sending as many text messages, emails, and so on to get them to leave a review in the end. Now, if they do decide that they also want to film this testimonial video on the spot, then tell them roughly what to include. You can tell them that they can say how happy they were with the move, if everything was according to plan. If there were any additional charges they had to pay for, if the price was as discussed and agreed beforehand, and what it is that stood out to them the most about how helpful your moving company was. Now, obviously, if they say they're not happy, then you first need to find out what you can do to change their mind, to make them happy in the end before you ask for this review. But we will discuss that later as well. Now, if you haven't secured a testimonial video or a written review in the first step, you need to move on to the second step. And the second step is to send an SMS to remind them to leave a review. That means that you need to send them a text message, and you can say something like, "Hey John, we hope you enjoyed your experience with us at Moving Company. If you can take a moment, we would really appreciate your opinion about the service. Here is the link." And then you need to give a direct link to where the customer can leave a review. Now, this is very important that you leave this direct link. And this is where the catch is. This is how you're going to get more positive reviews and not negative reviews. So when you send this text message with the link, it should direct happy and unhappy customers to the right place. So you need a simple landing page, and that's this link, and that's where you will have two options available, one for happy and one for unhappy customers. So, for example, you can say something like, do you want to leave us a review? And then tell them how important the experience of of your customers it is to you, and why you want them to share honest opinion, and how this is going to help to improve your service in the future as well. And now you can have two options. One is asking, if you ask them would they recommend you, and they say I would recommend, and they click on it, then they're going to be taken uh, to your business sorry, to your Google business profile, where they can leave a review, or any other website or platform where you are collecting reviews. But if they are unhappy, they won't be redirected to your Google business profile, where they can leave um, a review for everyone to see. Instead, they will be taken to a contact form. And this contact form is something that will be sent to you privately. It won't be public for everyone to see, but only for you, for your internal team. In this contact form, you should ask what their first and last name is, what the date of the move was, where the location was, who was the person they were in contact with, and also what they are unhappy with, and what needs to be changed so that they are happy in the end. So, all of this you need to include in this contact form. And when they see all these questions and they are unhappy with your service, they will be inclined to leave an honest opinion of what happened and what needs to be changed. But this won't be shown publicly like the positive review is. So you can be sure that you won't be getting as many bad reviews, because you won't be asking them to leave a review if they are unhappy. You will only be asking them to leave a review if they are happy with your service. And this is a proven way that will help you get more positive reviews than negative reviews. Now, we also have some bonus tips for more positive reviews. For example, um, you need to offer excellent customer service, and this is so logical, but you need to make sure that your customer service is excellent, because if it's not, then you're not going to be getting more positive reviews. Instead, you will be getting a lot of negative reviews. Another thing that you need to do is learn from negative reviews. So if someone has said that you were late for a move, or you damaged some things while moving, this means that you need to do something to stop that. If you were late for a move, you need to organize your team better. Of course, there's always things that can come in the way that you can't control, that might result in you arriving late for a move. But everything that you can control and you can have an impact on, you need to make sure that you are doing, so that you can come on time. If you are damaging something, then you need to have a solution on how to um, stop this, or how to resolve this problem when your customer and you have it. So if you break something, you have to have a solution on what you're going to do, not just leave them unhappy, but do something to change their opinion, and in the end, change their negative review. So now, how can movers fix bad reputation, and how they can even prevent getting bad reputation in the first place? Well, there are some things that you need to do. First of all, you need to respond to a negative review. Do not ignore it. The worst thing you can do is ignore a review, whether it is positive or negative. If it's positive, you're going to say, thank you for your sharing your experience with us. We're really happy you enjoyed it, and so on. But if they were unhappy, then you need to approach it a bit differently. You have to apologize, and you have to apologize for the inconvenience, and say that you will do everything in your power to change this, so that they have a positive experience with you in the end. Now, after you've posted this comment online, it's best to take it offline from there on. You don't want to be arguing one comment after another publicly with your customer. Instead, you should call them up and ask what you can do for them to fix the problem. You probably have their phone number saved, so just call them up and ask what you can do for them to fix the problem. And then you can offer one of these four benefits. For example, let's say you damage something when moving, and this is why your customer is now not happy with the move. So you ask to pay for the damage. They might accept, or you give them a discount for this move, or you do a little extra free job for them, or you offer them a discount for a future service. For example, if they are moving to a storage area right now, then and then in 2 months time they want you to move all this stuff to the new house, then you can give them a discount for this future service in 2 months. Or you can offer to mount a TV on their wall if that's something little extra that can help them to have a positive experience in the end. And also, once this is resolved, you still need to follow up with them. You still need to make sure that your customer is happy. So call them up and ask if now they are happy with how everything was resolved, and if they haven't, if they would like to remove the negative review from online. Now, you need to know that customer satisfaction equals positive reputation. That means that you can't always have a lot of profit from every job if you want to have positive reputation. Sometimes you might not profit a lot from a move, but you will in the end have a positive reputation. And this is more important than just a little bit of money, because negative reputation will impact getting new customers in a much larger way than just paying or asking or charging the same amount of money even when the customer was not completely satisfied. Now, in the end, we also need to talk a bit about the importance of video testimonials, because we've already talked about them and how you should ask for these video testimonials. They help to build trust and they have a direct impact on potential customers. Online research is showing that around 77% of customers in one research said that watching video testimonials has motivated them to purchase. And 42% love to see how real human beings were affected by a product or service. So when your potential customer sees that you have human beings, showing and telling the world how good you were for them, then this is something that will show others how you can be good for them too. And this is one good way to get more customers, to show social proof and to build trust with your potential customers. Now, where can you use those reviews? And if they are written or if they are as a video, it doesn't matter. You can use them on social media. You can post them on social media. You can post them on websites. On your website, you can use them in your marketing campaigns. Either way, you will be able to show social proof and how you have helped others and how you can help them as well if they decide to trust you with a move. Um, Especially marketing campaigns, especially video testimonials, are very important as they show this real human being and how they were affected by your service or product. And this is something that can help others to also be more inclined to book you for a move. Now, this is all the ways that you can get more positive reviews and how you can what you can do to deal with your bad reputation. So if you have any questions, please post them in the comments and we will answer them. And if you have any other questions or comments or anything else you want to share with me, just I'm going to leave a contact in the description so you can reach out to me and we can see how I can help answer any questions you might have. Thank you for watching.